Hello. Hi, everyone. It's Michelle Litwiller here with Owl Star Stampers. It is Tuesday, August 13th, 2024, and I am live to craft with you for our August virtual card class. So, tonight I'm actually leaving to head out to the start of like a getaway. I'm going to Utah through the rest of the week, and so that's why I'm doing my video live. So thank you, those of you hopping on, watching live. Please say hello. Let me know you're here and where you're from. And then also, if you're watching the replay, let me know that as well. So I have 4 cards to share with you, and I will share how you can get these make and takes and my free gift in just a second. It's also in the description, but I was seeing if this would pop up so I could share in my group because I didn't really give any notice. It's been a very, very busy day. I shipped out, so all of you that got the mini albums, I see Angel on here, I think. I believe I saw her name. So they're on the way, and Michelle Riemann. So all the mini albums from July shipped today. So we was doing that all morning long and early afternoon, and so now we're here today. Okay, there we are. Okay, so all right. So we'll get started in just a second. Hi. Hello, hello. I can't find my group, of course. Like, I've just been having like such difficulties with everything this week. It's like not surprising that I can't share this to my own group. Like, why? Why would this happen? Why wouldn't it happen, I guess? Like, all these other groups that I'm a part of come up, but not my own. Well, this is frustrating. So I'm just gonna move on. Yeah, Angel said, I can't wait to get the mini album kit. You're gonna love it. And so an email went out with the video and then the tutorials for both albums as well. So hi there. Ruby said, I got my retreat, well, she said camp box. I think the retreat yesterday. Thanks so much. I love the surprise. You are so welcome, Ruby. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Hilda. Hello, Crystal and Christina. Hi, Barb and Carrie. Janelle said she loves the mini album. Yeah, it's really easy to put together too. So that's what I love too. Okay, let's get started. All right, I have 4 all occasion cards that we're going to create today. And they're going to come, if you want to order with, you got to use the host code, and you cannot have the no contact on, because so for the longest time, I would get an email with the person's name, and then I could kind of try to piece it together. But Stampin' Up! Has changed their system. And so if you've ever selected no contact, like, I have no idea who you are, so I can't send you a thank you card kit in the mail anyway. So make sure you're using the host code, and then also I can see your name. It's only a few people, but last time there was 3 people I could not send a kit to because I didn't know who you were, or you didn't use the code. So we're making 4 cards. Your kit will come something like this if you order at least $35. Now, here's the thing. Make sure you redeem your bonus days coupons, but your order still has to be at least $35. So you can place, I don't know how many coupons you have. So let's just say you have $10 in coupons for bonus days. The minimum after you redeem those would still have to be $35 to get this, the 4 cards we're going to make today. Now, if you want my free gift, which, oh my gosh, these are some of my favorite embellishments. I think I cut some strips in one of the classes, but you're going to get a full thing in this. They are the new pecan pie and clear ribbon adhesive dots. They're $8.50. I'm going to give these to everyone free that goes over $50. We are in the final countdown to my race or whatever journey to get to $1 million in career sales. And so all of your orders will help me get to this final stretch. So this, again, you can use, and please do use your bonus days coupons, but just make sure after they take them off, redeem them, that your order is still over that $50 mark to get this. Okay, so please like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Facebook page if you have not done so already. We are almost at 10,000 subscribers over on YouTube, which is a big goal. I have some giveaways. Maybe we'll hit that at the same time as the $1 million. And you can also follow me on Facebook if you haven't clicked that button as well. Here's my email list. You guys are going to want to be on my email list for several reasons. Number one is you'll get this free tutorial for these cards if you're on my email list. So all the pictures, dimensions, measurements, and supply lists will go out to my entire email list. Probably on, I'm guessing, like last call, because I don't have them typed yet, because I just actually made the last card this morning. But you'll get that. So just save that email when it comes out, and then you can print it off, or if you want to keep that, and you can always refer back to this video as well to make your cards if you get the card kit, or just you have your own supplies to make these cards and change out the paper. So be on the email list. I also, when I come back next week, I'll be launching some online classes, several different online classes with different stamp sets and bundles. I don't know what they are yet because I'm waiting till I get home to look at our inventory list, because I don't want to design a class and then have it go unavailable while I'm gone and then have to redo all that work. So I do know that one of the things I do want to use is the Sophisticated Sled bundle. It's in our online exclusive. So that one will be kind of like a Christmassy winter theme class, but they all aren't going to be Christmas. That's just one that has been one that I really want to use. But there's going to be several classes, and you can pick 1, 2, 3, or 4 of them. And hopefully this will help me push me in the right directions too for that $1 million achievement. So be on the email list to get all that information for class registration, free tutorials. And last but not least, here is the shop link if you want to do any shopping with me to get my August virtual class. The link is in the description too, with the current host code as well. So let's start crafting and let's get busy. Thank you guys for sharing. Kathy said, I love the retreat box too. Thank you, Kathy. Good afternoon, Doris. Hi, Leslie Ann. Hello, Joan. Oh, we have a couple of Joans. So hi, ladies. Okay, let's get crafting. So these are the cards we're going to be making. All right. Also, I forgot to mention a lot of our designer series paper is currently on sale, 15% off. All from the annual catalog that's not specialty. So a lot of them are like $10 and I want to say like 62 cents. And so you guys can take advantage of that. I know we all love paper and we all might hoard a little bit of paper, but use it because it's on sale. Okay, our first card is Daffodil Delight. This is a very summery card. And so our card, this does not look right. But I think it is. It just looks, oh, you know why it doesn't look right? Because I cut the measure, I cut this off. It's not right. Okay, so for this card, you're going to start off with a half a sheet of Daffodil Delight. It's 8.5 by 5.5. And then what you're going to do, I just already did ahead of time, is on the 8.5 inch side, you're going to cut an inch off. So you're going to put this on your paper trimmer. I like to go over to my to the right side to the 1 inch, and then you will cut that off. So you're left with this. And then what I did is I took one of our new embossing folders and I embossed this strip. So this is embossed with the cute Crochet 3D embossing folder. Isn't this adorable? So I just put this in here. You need, for the 3D folders, you do need the gray specialty plate. It's $11 to get the right sandwich in your machine. And so you're going to take that strip and just emboss it and set it aside. So now what you want to do is you want to take this piece and just score it at 4 1/4. Yeah, I was like kind of like making sure I did this right. Okay, 4 1/4. So you're going to want to do this. I'm going to give you a whole, like your card base. So when you do get your kit, you're going to want to cut your inch off and then emboss it with whatever embossing folder you want. You don't have to use that one, but it's so cute. And then this we're actually going to glue on the inside. Okay, so that's our card base. And then we have this piece of designer series paper. You might get a different version of the paper, but it will coordinate. And this paper, unfortunately, is not on sale, but you could use the Thoughtful Journey paper to recreate this card too. That one is on sale. But this paper, I love it. I've used it. I love it. We have lots kind of like this. It's the Meandering Meadows 6x6. It's in our online exclusives. So you guys have seen me use this paper. But it has these just beautiful sceneries. So, like there's the one we're using right now, and then the backgrounds are kind of like watercolor and painted. But you like this one, somebody might get this version because this coordinates too. So beautiful paper. That's what I used on this card, but you could certainly use this beautiful Thoughtful Journey paper to make this card too, which is on sale. Okay, so this is a 3 inch by 5 1/4. And we're going to go ahead and glue that to our front panel. But I think I don't know where my tape runner is. I moved everything during my retreat. I'm just going to use liquid glue, which is not my favorite for everyday use, but I can use it. It works great. I just get it all over my hands and get sticky. So this will go right on here. What I love about this size is you can make 2 cards with 1 sheet of your 6x6. So, oh, Angel said, my retreat box arrived yesterday. She was so excited. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. Jane Zorn said, hi, Michelle. Once again, you outdid yourself with the retreat. I loved everything. Thanks. Oh, thank you, guys. I love hearing that. And we'll be doing our fall retreat. You'll see something come October, but don't worry, I'll be planning the next one probably this week while I'm away. Okay, now this strip that we cut off from our front and then we embossed it, we're gonna actually glue that to the inside panel. I know it's hard to see, but it's embossed, so it's gonna go right there like that. So let's do this. Okay, and put this down. So this is just the front of our card, just kind of a fun little different way. Okay, then you'll have in your kit this label. This label comes from the Greetings of the Season, which you guys know I've been using that stamp set a lot, but the dies are awesome. There's all these great labels. So we're gonna stamp on this. Now my original card, my sample card that I made, I used the Thoughtful Journey stamp set. You can use any sentiment for this. Anything will do. So I used the Thoughtful Journey set, and it says thinking of you fondly. I'll show you in just a second. But for this one, because I'm using this stamp set, this bundle on another card today, Friends for Life bundle, I really like this one. I'm going to use this thinking of you. I love this thinking of you. So I'm going to stamp that in Daffodil Delight. So you could stamp happy birthday. You could stamp you know, this could be a sympathy card, but we're gonna use this one. But anyway, there's lots you could use. Okay. All right, here we go. Whoops, right here. Okay, there's that. Oh, Doris said, I sent an email about getting a retreat package. I believe all the retreats are sold. I turned the registration off and there was like two left. And then what happened is, one of my friends, she had signed up, but she wasn't sure. She had a lot going on and some health issues with her husband. And then she called me to see if she signed up, and we looked and we didn't see her name, but so she signed up again, but she has like kind of like two names, so we weren't looking up her, like, you know, if you're Jennifer and you go by Jen, it was kind of like that type of thing. So then I ended up having an extra retreat because she clearly didn't need two. So I believe they're all spoken for, and so we do have the tutorial available if you want to purchase the tutorial, and you would get not only the retreat make and takes and pillow gifts, but you would get all 3 add-on classes. So I think that's in my email. So if any of you are interested, you can sign up for just the tutorial only option until the next retreat comes out in October. I kept getting messages that said, I love your retreat. This bundle wasn't like, you know, the top of my list or one I was like ordering right away, but wow, I love it now. I love all the make and takes in your theme. Like it just was so fun. So that made me happy that you guys trusted me on that, and having fun putting it all together. It's definitely one of my favorites. Okay, here's our little sentiment on there. With the thinking of you. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to put it up here with some dimensionals, and I'm going to put them towards like the hole on the left side, because I'm going to have this hanging over a little bit and I don't want any adhesive on this part. So I'm going to take this off and put this on over here, kind of like this. Also, my friend Hattie made a card like this and shared it with me, I think it was last week, and I loved it so much I was like, I am casing your card. That means copy and share with everyone. So I love it when people copy my cards and recreate them. It is like, I love that. And so I was glad when my friend shared her card with me. I was like, ooh, that's so pretty. So I used her card. Okay, I'm just doing a double bow with some white baker's twine. So you'll just want your own baker's twine or linen thread, or any ribbon that you want actually will do. Make a bow, and then I'm gonna add this on with a glue dot. Okay. And I'm going to put it right over that little, where that hole is. So it's going to cover that up. So I just have my little mini glue dots. There's the little glue dot. I'm going to stick this down right here and take this off and put this on right here. Did you guys love your little crocheted friend in your retreat box? Okay, those were like one of my favorite things I've ever bought for a retreat, and I definitely splurged on those, but they made me so happy, and there was 9 different versions of those, and so I hope you guys loved them. Here's our card so far. Now we're gonna take our little dots, those adhesive back dots, and I used the white ones. What did I do with them? I had 2 little rows, and I slid them somewhere very safe. I don't even see the full package. Well, you're gonna take your little, oh, they're right in front of me. These, so they're white and the pecan pie. I'm gonna take the white ones for this card, And I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool. This is my silicone mat. So if you're in the retreat, I love this thing too. It's really good for stamping and holding things, and like if you use glue so it won't go on your table, it won't get sticky. I have a couple of them. I'm going to put 2 here and then 1 over here. So these little pretty white dots. Okay, so there's our first card. Let me know what you think of this. Again, you could do these in any color versions that you like, but it's just a regular card, and you just cut that 1 inch off and emboss it and then glue it on the inside of your card. So I hope you like that. And here's the one with the thoughtful journey. It says, thinking of you fondly. So again, you can use any stamp set that you have for your words and make this whatever card that you need. I'm going to turn the camera up so you can see it this way. I feel like it picks it up much better. So yes, do you see, now you can see that embossing right there, and you can just really see those little embellishments sparkle. And then here's the one with the other sentiment. This says, thinking of you fondly. So let me know what you think of that. That's card number 1. I hope you like it. Let's move on to our next card. All right, our next card we are going to do with the same bundle. This is the Friends for Life. Oh, thank you, Hilda. She said, I love it. This is a Friends for Life stamp set, and then there's also a set of coordinating dies. So the dies look like this, and so there's a heart, like an outline of a heart, and then the inside, this little leafy, this is not little, this like leaf image, it says friend, and then the outline, there's some hearts, and then it will also cut out this like these, it looks like, and then also the friend. And so we will die cut this little leafy thing for you. So like if you sign up for the card club, like you have to have the bundle to do your intricate dies, but for the virtual class, we will die cut this for you. But if you love this bundle, it's a really great one, and it's really fun. The other thing with this bundle is it kind of has a suite of products, and it has some paper. And so the paper is on sale, so I really wanted to show you this. I've used it before in other classes. It's called the Full of Life Designer Series paper. It's very bold and bright. I think it's very fun. And like some of you might want to like cut out all those little squares, but it looks like it's watercolored on the back. So you guys know I did a whole watercolor series, but look at, it's like bright. There's some more softer ones, like the little circles. So there's that. So this paper is again on sale, and they have different shades throughout it. So I think I just skipped a few maybe. But just really, you can do really fun backgrounds with this paper and cut it up. So there's that paper. So we're going to use this paper in this bundle for this card. Again, we use this on our first card. Here it is right here. Okay, so we have a thick white card base. You're just going to fold this in half. And then we have a piece of basic white that measures 5 by 3 3/4. So regular card base, basic white. Make sure you're just on the email list so you get all the tutorials. Then you'll have this, which will be die cut for you. And then next up, you'll have a piece of designer series paper. So your paper might look like any of these versions. So you'll just get, you could even have a blue piece. I'm just gonna cut these up, and you'll just have like a fun little pattern. I think I'm gonna use this one on this card, but you can see I cut up and I got 4 pieces out of one of the cards, I believe, because it's a 2 by 4 inch piece. So the designer series paper is 6 by 6. So, all right. So next up, we are going to take this little leaf, And I'm going to glue it on here. Now here's where adhesive sheets would be really great. I didn't think of that, but I can't really, but you can use those if you have them in this bundle, if you're like making these for, you know, to send out several. So just use a little bit of your liquid glue sparingly. And then I feel like I got a little bit too much there. Okay, we're gonna put this on, and yeah, I'm gonna put it on just like this, kind of going across this designer paper. All right, next up is I'm going to kind of position this where I want it. I'm not gluing it down because we're actually going to pop it up with dimensionals, but it's going to kind of go somewhere like this. But I'm going to stamp, this one is going to be a happy birthday, but you could stamp hi, you could stamp I miss you friend, love you, thank you, I'm so excited for you, all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to do this happy birthday right here, and I'm just going to do it in a basic gray ink. So just a neutral ink. You could obviously pull in any of the colors in your designer series paper that you have. So I'm putting this on my block C. Okay, thanks for sharing, and happy non everyone. Oh, thank you, Brittany. And Dahlia. Okay, so here, I'm going to kind of put it right here. I'm going to ink this up. This is basic gray ink, and I'm going to stamp this down here. Okay, then I'm wiping it off with just a baby wipe. My other thing is like bone dry. Okay, I'm going to close up my ink pad, and now we're going to take some dimensionals. So I'm using up my edges, and I'm going to put this on. So if you guys like the look of watercolor paper, but you don't like to watercolor, this pack of paper, and then also maybe the Thoughtful Journey, those are going to be your go-to. So it's already done for you. And they're both on sale this month, so you can check those out. Okay, so we got our dimensionals on there, and so now I'm just going to position this right here like so. Okay, this is going to be just like a really elegant card. That's what I'm going for. So that's popped up, and now we're going to pop this up on our card base. So pretty and quick cards, said Michelle. Yes. All right. I'm going to put this one here, this here. Look at, I used a whole sheet. So now guess what I get? I get to get a brand new sheet. And I'm going to crack that. So satisfying. And put a couple of dimensionals here. Okay. Oh, that one, part of the back came off, but not all of it. Oh, Cindy said, I shared this video with many of my stamping friends. Thank you so much, Cindy. Okay, here's this. We're going to put this on here. Okay, just like so. And then I'm going to use the white. Again, we're going back to our embellishments. You'll get these if your order goes over $50. If it's under and you still get the kit, then just use whatever you want. You could use rhinestones. You could use sequins. I've been obsessed with these things. I keep using them because they're so pretty. I'm going to add 3 of these to this card. I'm going to put one up here, and they have 2 different sizes on them. I don't know if you can tell that on the video, but there's like a larger and a smaller, and they're not really raised, so they are pretty flat. Okay, there's our card. That one was quick and simple, and it's so pretty. And look at this one. So again, you'll get just however your paper is cut, you will get a piece of that. Like it might be like this or like this. So there's, you know, your paper will be all different. But I love this card, and I hope you guys love it too. So there is our card number 2. And again, anything can go down here in your basic gray ink. Hilda said another great card. Dora said, I love it. I'm going to turn it around so you can see. I just think it looks better this way to show you guys. You can see like all, like, do you see the sparkle in those dots? But there's that one. And here is like a different version depending on what paper you like or cut or get. Okay, that's card number 2. Cindy said, what a very lovely card. Thank you. Thank you, Leslie Ann. All right. Card number 3, we're shifting gears a little bit and we're going to do a fall themed card. Fall is one of my favorite times of the year. I don't know about you guys. Here in Michigan, it is so lovely, but I'm just sad it goes by like, I feel like we only have like 2 weeks of it really. And then it's like winter for forever. But I love fall. It's like perfect weather, and I love when the leaves change. I just love seeing all the colors. So that is one of the perks of living in the state of Michigan. And so for this card, I'm using the Iconic Imagery bundle. I know I've used this a few different times, so I know a lot of you have it. Or if you haven't, you might want to get it now. But this has a wonderful set of dies too. I didn't grab them over, but I'll show you some of the label. There's like some really great labels. Plus the dies will cut out like the Christmas trees and this greenery, the snowflake, the little berries. So it's a really great bundle. I know I just did an add-on class for the retreat, and I've done other videos using it, so it's a great one. I think last month we did a virtual class, so a lot of you have it anyway. So we're going to start off with this. So for this, you will need the bundle to do your leaves, or you can just hand cut them out. These pieces will be die cut for you. This is going to be cut out of the coordinating paper with that leaf background. And then, so this is from the Iconic Imagery dies as well as this. So they have some really great shapes. This little label is from the Nested Essential dies. So those will be all in your kit. You're going to have you'll have like a scrap, something like this, to stamp some leaves on. To save time in the video, in its photopolymer, I pre-did it. So hopefully I can stamp these good on the fly. And then you'll just die cut them out or hand cut them out, whatever you want. Our card base is going to be pecan pie. And then I did emboss it with the, what is it called? I brought it over. It is called the Leaf Fall 3D Embossing Folder. So this is in our online exclusives. I think it came out last year. And so there is what that looks like. It's really, really cool. So we're going to be using that. All right, let's get this card going. Just a regular standard. What DSP was on the 2 cards? Gail, the ones I showed with that white, like this card right here, is that what you want, Gail? If that's what you want, it's this paper right here, and it's called Full of Life Designer Series paper. It should be, I think it might be linked in the description. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to do all of our stamping. So I'm going to pull this in. Remember, you'll have a strip to do your leaves, and then you will cut them out, or however you want to do it. We're going to be using 2 different colors for this card, Pecan Pie and Cajun Craze. So I'm going to do the Pecan Pie first, and I'm going to stamp the word grateful and then for and you. So that's what we're going to do first. You can tell I really like this set. This is how you know it's a really good set, because it's all inked up and stained. Some of the darker, like the red tones, will stain your stamps a little bit, the photopolymer, but it won't ruin them. So don't worry about that. Just, wipe them off and clean them like normal. But this is how you really know you like a set, because it's been used this much. So I'm stamping. I love this Grateful. I love the font of it. I love the size of it. And so this is one of my favorite stamps right there. And then we're gonna do the for and you on this little label here. So hopefully I can line this up evenly. Here's the for. And aw, Cheryl, thank you. She said, I just love all of your cards. You give such inspiration. Fall is my favorite time of the year also. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, here is our for, and then I'm going to stamp you right there. I love that you love fall too. Okay, here is our you. Okay, now just line this up right next to it, and it fits perfectly on that little label there. Okay, next up we're going to do our leaves, and we're going to switch colors now to the color in this paper. Oh, this paper, maybe this is what you wanted, Gail. Let me tell you the name of it. I have it right here. I'm sorry, I'm just now following along. So this pack of paper here is called the Iconic Celebrations 6x6. This paper is not on sale. It's an online exclusive, so it's not in a catalog. But this paper is awesome. It has fall, it has Christmas, it has, you could do like New Year's cards or birthday or like anniversary with the champagne. It's a really great pack of paper. If you guys took I've done so many cards with this already, but I love it. So we will die cut this for you. So maybe that's probably what you were asking about the paper. I'm sorry. Okay, then we're going to do our Cajun Craze. And so for this one, you can see there's like a two-step stamping, the outside and the inside for these. So we're gonna try to attempt this. Here's the inside and here is the outside. So I'm gonna do full strength with Cajun Craze over these. And then I'm gonna stamp off and do that one. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, Sharon, I'm so glad you're here watching while you can. The replay will always be up too. Okay, let's see. Oh, I did pretty good. Okay. And then here. And we'll do over here. Okay. So there are our leaves, the little outlines. Now we're going to do our inside image with the Cajun Craze, and this is my silicone mat. I mentioned it at the beginning, but I am going to ink this up. You can stamp off on a paper. You could stamp off right on here, and then just go in to fill it in. So then you don't have to like color it or anything like that. So you can. This is another great use for or if you have the glass mat, that might work too. Okay, there's that. Stamp it off again and do our third little leaf. Now again, on yours, you're gonna be doing it here on your little strip and then cutting it out. And then you just take like a little wipe or take it to your sink and just wipe it right off. So it's easy cleanup, just like that. Janelle said, I love using different font stamps. Hi, Georgia. Thanks for watching from Arizona. I'm heading your way at the crack of dawn tomorrow. Out to Vegas and then Utah. Okay, so we're going back to this emboss piece here, and we're going to put this on with some dimensionals. Yes, that is the way I totally recommend, Georgia, is stamping first and then die cutting. I always recommend that. I just was trying to save a little bit of time doing it the way I just showed you. Okay, we're going to take these off. Okay, these dimensionals And then we're gonna put this right here on our card. So there's those pretty little leaves. Okay, then we're gonna take this, this will be die cut for you, and we're gonna put that on with more dimensionals. So we're using a lot of dimensionals today. Well, maybe we use them all the time, a lot of dimensionals. Okay, we're gonna take that off, and then that's gonna go kind of down the center here. Then we're going to take our grateful and we're going to, you guessed it, I'm only putting 2 on the one side. This side's going to hang off a little bit. Christine said, I love this stamp set. It's a really good one. Hi, Dawn. Mary Ellen from Montana. Jana said, I love the embossed leaves. Yes, I do too. Okay, this we're going to put here. The For You, I'm going to put down here. Also with a dimensional. If it hangs off, you can put 2, like stack 2 on top. Like my friend Denise does that all the time. She calls it like double bumping. So I'll do that. You just put 1 down. But since this is already raised, it's going to be like sagging. It's not the same height. So then just put another one on top. So then it'll even out. So we're going to put this right here. Okay. And then we're going to take and tuck in our leaves. So we're going to take 1 and put it up here with a dimensional. We're going to tuck that kind of like peeking out there. I will say if you stamp off on your silicone mat, it's a little bit of a brighter, like it's a little bit more bolder than if you did it on paper. So you can achieve different effects doing it differently. I'm going to put this one down here, and then this one, if I can grab it, I'm going to put this one coming this way down kind of like that. So here's what we have so far. And now we're going to go into our dots, and this time we're going to use the pecan pie, which is the color of our card base, but these coordinate with so many great colors. You're going to see them on the next one. So I'm going to put 3 of these on here, and we are done with card number 3. Okay, what do you think of this card? Nice little fall card for you. And so on this one, I die cut, like it cut the end off, so I just moved my leaf up so you couldn't see that. So if you ever die cut and like you cut the end off, you can probably still use it eventually if just position your stuff differently. Let me show you this way so you can see it. See maybe more of that embossed look. There you go. I don't know why the front camera just looks so much better that way than here. Well, here's this one too. So that's card number 3 with the iconic imagery. Now let's go on to our last card. And this one we're gonna do Make It Christmas, but my sample actually is not Christmas. It's actually a birthday card. So again, just change out those sentiments and you will be good to go. Here's our pieces here for this card number 4. Again, if you want the free tutorial, it'll come out probably on Sunday in my email, like last call to get your orders in if you want them. And the tutorial will be in there and with all the dimensions and all of that great stuff. This is a thick white card base. We're going to fold this in half. All right, and then I have a piece of basic white 5 1/4 by 4, and you're going to want to emboss it with a wood embossing folder that we have that's available, or anyone that you have, or you could even use wood paper, but you'll just want to emboss that. The one that's current, I have no idea where mine is. It's somewhere hiding very well, so I used one that I could find. My other card has the current one. Okay, so you're going to have a piece of this paper in there. This is going to go on here. This paper is the Country Woods. It coordinates with that birdhouse. You're going to have a strip of that to go on your card. And then you're going to have this label. Again, we use this on the last card right here. They're the nested essential dies. I love labels. So that's where this came from. You'll have that and then a scrap here to stamp and cut a tree. So for this card, we're using the bundle I'm featuring for the August Card Club to go. And it is the Frosted Forest Bundle. Now this bundle has some trees, some sentiments, and a cute little bird there. What I love about this bundle, I did my video last week. If you missed it, check it out. I made 3 cards. It has some really great dies. So we are going to need to cut out the tree with this one. But some really fantastic dies in here. And if you did the card club and especially the Extend the Experience, if you're a to-go person, I hope you love these. And then it also comes with some stencils to do blending. So there's 3 for the one tree and 3 for the 2 evergreen type trees. So I showed you how to use the stencils last week, so you can check that video out if you missed it. But we are going to stamp our tree first, and we're going to do it in Memento. Actually, I'm going to show you, I guess, how to blend it here too. I don't know what I'm thinking, because I'm not going to color it in with markers. So we have the bigger tree, and you're going to want to stamp this. And you're going to put this on your scrap paper, your white, just basic white. Okay. Okay, so there we go. There's that. Now we are going to color it and then die cut it. Okay, so let's do our other stamping. On this sentiment, so for my sample card, I use birthday wishes for a day as great as you are. So that will fit on here. But for this one, I want it to be a Christmas card. So I'm going to use the greetings of the season and stamp season's greetings. I'm just going to do that while I have my Memento out. That, if I can find it. Maybe I'm blind, or maybe it's not in here. I don't know where it would be though. So what does this say? Love and joy. I use this on our little mini album. I don't see the stamp in here, which is kind of scary. Where could it have gone? I see. So maybe we won't be making a Christmas card, because I love that season's greetings. Yep, I'm looking around, like taking a quick swipe on my desk. I always put my stamps back when I'm done. I don't know, I don't think anyone used it. Darn, that's like one of my favorite ones in here too. Well, I guess we're gonna make another birthday card, because it's not in here. Yeah, that's the one I want. All right, well, that'll be another day to find. Where is the Leaves Embossing folder? Hilda, you can find it online. It is in our online store, but it's, I believe, item number 159847. It's in the online exclusive. So if you are shopping, we have a lot of things in our online exclusives that come out or that they carry over and put them there, and they are not in a catalog. That's where this leaf folder is. Again, it's item number 159847. And then you can also, it might be linked in this video as well. I try to link a lot of the things. All right, we're going with happy birthday. Hopefully my season's greetings like magically appears, because I'm going to be sad. Okay, there's that. And then now let's do a little bit of blending with our mask. So I'm going to be using, see, I'm going to put my stamps away. This is what I usually do, is put them right away. Oh, look it, I put it in the wrong case. It's right here. Well, there it is. I put it in the Frosted Forest because last week I used that. See, I got them mixed up. Well, there's the missing stamp, so that's great. We solved that that issue. Okay, so now we're going to take those little masks. So they are numbered 1, 2, 3 or A, B, C. So we're going to use just the A and B. And I'm going to take the A one. So somebody commented washi tape is really good to like tape your thing down. That was a really great tip. So I totally agree. I'm going to be using Old Olive for both of my colors. And so I'm going to grab my green blending brush. I have a light and dark. I have light and dark of all the colors. So I have this. So what you do, if you missed last week, it's a more intensive last week, you kind of just, you can, also there's like these little notches. So when you do it, if you use like grid paper, then you can, you know, tape this down and then line each of these up so they line up perfectly. I'm just going to wing it today. I'm just going to eyeball this, line this up, hold it down with my fingers, take my blending brush. I'm going to go off a little bit there and then go in to color this in. So if you're my card club, here's another card using this awesome bundle. Now, if you want it darker, just go in and add more color. You can also use different shades of green. You can start with even soft sea foam, old olive, garden green, mossy meadow. We have lots of greens that you can do. So then when you take that off, look at that. Perfectly colored, no markers. It's amazing. But then we're going to take it a step further. So this just washes off with water because our ink is water-based. I'm going to take the B and I'm going to line this up. Here's where these little notches work really great if you are using grid paper to still line it up perfectly for you. I'm just going with the flow today. So here's this. I'm going to go in with the same color and just go right over top. And this is just going to give it a lot of depth and dimension. Now the third one you can go over again with another color of green, or I saw a lot of people doing with our white craft ink if you want snow, and with using like a little sponge dauber or something. But so lots of, I'm just only going to use 2, and I love how it looks. It's so pretty. Okay, that's it. We're gonna put this card together and we're gonna be done. Okay, so then for this, you can now take your die cutting machine. I have my little mini one here. I like to use plate 3. This is how my machine works best. And then a clear plate 2. And then I'm gonna take my die right here and just line it up. Post-it tape works great if you don't want it to wiggle. I have that linked in my Amazon storefront, as well as all my pillow gifts. A lot of my pillow gifts I got off Amazon, and they're linked in my Amazon storefront under the pillow gift tab. I always get asked where I find all my things. It takes me literally hours and hours and days and months to find everything. But a lot of stuff comes from there because I need such high amounts. So there's our tree. Okay, now I'm going to put this back so I don't lose this one. Where? Here it is. Okay, you can just pretend like that says Season's Greetings. There's our card we're going to put together now. Here we go. We're going to take our emboss. This is, I can emboss it in your wood grain. Take your wood grain little piece here and add some glue. Okay, then we're gonna stick this down not in the middle and not quite at the bottom, kind of like right around here. And then we're gonna take our tree and we're gonna put dimensionals on the back of the tree. This is a I just love this set. Here you go. Put this here. Then take your little label with whatever greeting you want on it. And I'm going to put it right here. But before I put it down, I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on the back. I am going to grab some linen thread. Yesterday I made this card and I used the crumb cake twine from the Essential Baker's twine. So you could use crumb cake. Today I grabbed linen thread. I'm wrapping it around my fingers like this, like kind of like 3 times, sorry. So it's gonna go like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pinch it in the middle. It's kind of like a little figure 8. And I'm gonna take a mini glue dot. I'm gonna take right where it's pinched in the middle. I'm gonna stick it on that glue dot. I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna put that right there like that. Okay, then I'm gonna take this little label and I'm going to position this over here like so. And then you can kind of take your finger or kind of separate it, trim anything down however you like it. I just wanted a little something more there. And then this I'm gonna put flat on my card. So Leslie said she wasn't so sure about this, but now she might have to get it. It's a really good one. You could obviously use any trees, but I have been obsessed lately with, my new favorite thing are the decorative masks. And what was the other thing? I said it the other day, the decorative mask, and there was something else. I can't remember. But kind of things I was a little like almost intimidated by. So we just put regular glue down. We're going to take those dots and we're going to add 3 more dots. Okay, this is our last card for today. We've made 4 all occasion cards. I would love to know which one is your favorite. Do you have a favorite? I'm going to put this one over here. Here is our card and here is this one. You can see how every time you use those blending brushes with the mask, the trees look a little bit different. Let me hold it up this way and show you. Cindy said she's having some fun with this bundle using the mask. It's very fun. Okay, here is this card. Isn't that so pretty? That's with the crumb cake little twine. And then this one, I couldn't find that folder, so this is a retired folder. But there's the coloring on that tree right there. Okay, so we have card number 4. Card number 4. Card number 3 with the iconic imagery. Card number 2, we use the Friends for Life. Those ones right there. And then our first one, which was this one right here. And if you missed how we did that, just watch the replay on those. So there are our cards for our August virtual class, all occasion, lots of great sets. I think all of these really are mostly just all words and then a tree. So you could really substitute these out, although the bundles and the stamps that I did use are some of my favorites. So I hope you enjoyed this class. If you want to get the 4 cards plus the free gift, make sure you get your orders in before Sunday or by Sunday night using the host code. And if you go over $150, then don't use the code and you can get the rewards as well. And then you'll get a free $50 after coupons. So if you have coupons, use them, but your order still you have to pay you know, that amount. And then you get these little pretty little things too. So we are, there is a very slight chance I could hit my $1 million this month, depending on how everything goes. But I'm still anticipating it in September. But you'd never know how the month will end. But so I appreciate you all so much as we near the finish line for that. Thanks for crafting with me today. I hope you have been inspired and you will go to your craft room when you get a chance and make some cards. And if you want the tutorial, be on the email list, and you can be looking for that over the weekend. Okay, everyone, I'm just seeing what your favorite are. Number 1, number 2, number 1, the first one. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like them. The tree is beautiful and so easy with the mask. So thank you. Thank you all. I will see you later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, friends.